Hello, everybody. Yes, your queen is in the house. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Yes, and let me apologize for the little technical difficulties thing. Majigama started like 5-6 minutes late, but I'm gonna be very honest, y'all. This is some new software. This is the very first time me using it. So it was a particular step that I missed so it could really go live, right? But I figured it out. So we live anyway. But anyway, your queen is back up in here in this house. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Now, let me say this. If you watching and that little red light on, that means you are watching Miss J live. But if you're not watching, if you're watching and the little red light is not on, that means you're doing a replay. But it's okay. It's okay. Those that know, I took a sabbatical. I would say, a well much needed one. I am fresh. I am refreshed. I am ready to go. This is my and welcome to season 2, second year, season 2, episode 1. Yes, and tonight episode is dealing with heart disease and women. Now let me say this, y'all, because this is new software. I need for y'all to let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't want to be talking like this and can't nobody hear me. Let me see. Let me just turn my phone up, then I know I can hear myself. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about heart disease. Um that was due to the fact that this is heart disease month. Okay. Hey Karika, thank you for coming in here. Hey sweetheart. So this is heart disease month. And for women. So I said that was the best time to do this, right time to do this. But anyway, we're gonna get into it because it's gonna be a lot of things changing. You're gonna notice it as I go along. And as I stated before, and I will reiterate again, as you see, I'm by myself. My co-host Janet, she's on a whole nother endeavor now, and I wish her well with it. Okay, but right now, so y'all have me, Miss J. Okay. So let's talk about. We're gonna dive right into this. Um, let's talk about. Thank you for the heart, sweetheart. Yeah, this is some new software, so I got to really learn it after I get off the live tonight, cause I just paid for it and just jump right in it. I got to learn it. I really do. So far, I'm liking it. So far, but anyway, um, heart disease in women. Let's talk about that, y'all. And yes, y'all gonna see me look at my notes. Y'all know how Miss J get down over here. Y'all know I can't remember everything. I try, but I can't. I can't remember everything. So heart disease. Well, the term heart disease refers to several types of heart diseases, right? Heart conditions that including you got the coronary heart disease and a heart attack. So therefore, all some disease sometimes thought of as man's disease, whatever that means. Almost many women as men die each year of heart disease in the United States. But let me tell y'all something. When I was doing my research on this, I'm going to give y'all some facts, and this coming from the CDC. That really blew my mind. This really blew my mind. So how does now let me ask this question. I'm gonna throw this question out here, and we're gonna be honest, because I put it up in a post. How many of us have had some pains in our chest and just thought it was nothing, and was doing it for quite a while, having pains in our chest for quite a while, and of course nothing ended up happening, but just never went to the doctor for it. Never, or when you went to the doctor, you never mentioned it. Tell the truth. Me. See, I told you I talk about me. I see. I'm one of the ones. Yes, 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 yes. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yeah, I'm one of the ones that was doing that. Um, I actually had a doctor's appointment yesterday. because I kept having this pain in my left shoulder, all up in here, and it would just throb and throb and throb. Now, I'm be very honest because y'all know how Miss J get down now. I've actually had that pain for about 2 months, y'all. I'm not. I'm not lying. I'm keeping it 100. I did. I have, and it came on all of a sudden. So it's not a pain that be ooh, nothing like that. But it's there, and it will be a throbbing. It will be a throbbing. Right under blue, right under blue. All right, and it's to the point if I can't hardly hold something, So yes, I went to the doctor yesterday, um, and about that, and I found it. I've been going to the doctor to this particular doctor since September of last year. Never mentioned it, right? But anyway, I went for this yesterday, and she asked me how long it's been. And I told her. She said for 2 months. She said, "Well, wasn't you in here so many months, a couple, no, 2.5 months ago?" I said, "Yeah." I didn't mention it. I said, "But I'm in here now." So she she feels, but I'm not gonna know until I actually go and have it done next week. She feels that it's arthritis now because I'm gonna have an X-ray done. Um, I sort of want to think that. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Those that know me know I sleep with my AC on. It's my AC on. Is to my window. AC is in the window right now on in the bedroom. It is, and this is 24 hours. This been for years, for years. My window air conditioning, and the thing with it, I can't. It blows directly on me. It don't have the ability. I can put the things up, up in the air, something like that. It blows straight out on me. It does. It really does. Um, I feel like that's where it's coming from. I really do. Because I'm laying right there in it. Even though I'm wrapped up, even though I be wrapped up, but the coldness, and laying right up on the AC 20, I'm telling y'all, 24/7. 24/7. Those that know me, I've told y'all, yes, I share that. Um, and but she checked my heart. She did do that. Because I was telling about the numbness that I be having when I be sleep, and sometimes I sleep like this, and my hands and arms are getting numb to the point I have to just sleep stretched out like this. I really do. That's why we got that extra king size bed. No lie. After when I really finally agree to go to sleep, I have to sleep like this. Hey, Lanisha, thank you for coming in here. Um, but she checked my heart. She did. And she said that's fine. But I get my X-ray done next week. So I'm gonna let y'all know what it be. Is it gonna be arthritis? But anyway, but just knowing that how we go to the doctors and don't mention stuff. Like I said, I can talk about myself. I can talk about nobody else but me. And yes, yes, I was one of the ones. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, and I did mention about a couple of times I've had chest pains. Um, and she categorized that as angina. Um, not nothing dealing with my heart attack, But every now and then, I would say about 6, 7 months ago, and it seemed like it would happen when I would get excited or get upset, let's put it that way. But I would have little pains, not nothing like that, but just little pains that just come right through my little chest. Come right through me. So now I'm in the I said, don't you want to do one of them EKGs or something? She said, no, Miss Johnson. She said, we haven't gotten there. We haven't gotten there. And like I said, she listened to my heart, and she had another doctor come in, listen to it, I guess just to make sure, everything was fine. He co-signed on what she was saying. Yeah, no, everything sounds fine. And I didn't know, y'all, that y'all better ask questions when you go to the doctor. I didn't know that it's a certain sound when they listening to your heart that they're listening to. It's a certain sound. Lanisha, you should know what I'm talking about. It's a certain sound when they listen to your heart. And that's why they want you to sit straight up and your knees together. You just, They supposed to. Because every time I have been there, she always told me, and I asked her why. And she explained it to me. This is the proper way a patient's supposed to sit straight up, knees together, feet flat to the floor. So then to check your heart and your lungs. Because it's a certain empty sound that they're listening to. Y'all heard me talk about this before. Y'all know the sound. Lanisha, you know the sound. You know the sound. Nurse Lanisha, you know the sound. Okay. But like I said, I can talk about myself. So, but now, how does heart disease affect women? Would y'all believe only about 50% of women recognize that heart disease is the number one killer? Did anybody y'all watching this live, or you can watch the replay, or you watching on YouTube? Did y'all realize that that is the number one killer amongst us women? Heart disease. Oh, I'm going to blow y'all head. I'm telling y'all, when I did my research on this, I was like, what? Because again, talk about me. I didn't know. I didn't know, y'all. I didn't. So let's look at the facts about women and heart disease. Let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. And while you're looking, those that's watching, those who be watching the replay, I'm going to ask this question and put in the comments. Is it anybody in your family that has dealt with heart disease or, heart problems, heart attacks, and survived? Put it in the comments. I want to know. And it's the reason why I'm asking it. So let's look at the facts about heart disease, women and heart disease. So that is, as I stated, it is the number one leading cause of deaths for women in the United States, killing 314,186 women in 2022. Now, wasn't that just last year? Because it's 2023. Wasn't that just last year? Okay, that's what I thought. And about one in every female, every 5 females deaths. Wow. This from the CDC. Wow. That was just last year, y'all. I'm going to call that number out again. 314,186. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Wow. Exactly, Anisha. Wow. 314,186 women died in 2022 from heart disease and heart attacks. Whew. But how about this? How about it's the leading cause of death for African American women and white women in the United States? Did y'all hear me what I just said? It is the leading cause for us black women. Yeah, that's the term I'm going to use. For us black women and white women in the United States. Woo! The number one leading cause of death amongst us. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Y'all let that sink in. The number one leading death for us and white women. Leading cause. Heart attacks and heart disease. Wow. Wow. Mm. American Indian and Alaska Native women, heart disease and cancer cause roughly the same number of deaths among them. So cancer and heart disease is about the same for the American Indian and the Alaska natives. Hispanic and Asian or Pacific Islander women, heart disease is second only to cancer as the cause of death for them. But y'all listen to this. About 1 in 16 women aged 20, I'm going to say that again. About 1 in 16 women aged 20 and older 6.2% have coronary, and if I'm saying it wrong, I'm going to try to say it right, coronary heart disease. Did y'all hear that statistic from the CDC? About 1 in 16 women aged 20 and older, 6.2% of those women have coronary heart disease. That is the most common type of heart disease among women. Wow. Y'all getting this? We got to do better. We got to do better. About 1 in 16 white women, 6.1% black women, 6.5%, and Hispanic women, 6%. Wow. Have heart disease. 1 in 30 Asian women have heart disease. But you see this figure for the black women, 6.5%, 1 in 16. Wow. Wow, y'all. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. And like I said, I can talk about me. I can't talk about nobody else but me. So what are the symptoms? Here we go. What are the symptoms of heart disease? Again, y'all watching live, if y'all know someone or a family member, that dealt with heart disease, just say you have, and they survived it, Did they know they had it? Did you know the circumstances? Did they know they had it and didn't want to go to the doctor? All right, here we go, Lanisha. You're right. Let me see. Lanisha says, due to lack of health. See, here we go. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Due to the lack of health insurance, adequate care, or just not going to the doctor. Yes, you're right, Lanisha. You're right. You're right. What are the symptoms? Although some women may have no symptoms, others may have this right here: angina, dull or heavy or sharp chest pains or discomfort. But I just tell y'all, pain in the neck or jaw or throat, pain in the upper abdomen or back. I'm going to ask this question right here. It just seems to me anything that going wrong with a woman, a person's body, why does it always seem, when you look at it, you always say back problems be an issue or be a symptom of it? Did anybody realize that? Or is it just me? Well, back pain. Pain in the upper abdomen or your back. Now, the symptoms may happen when you are resting. Now, when this start happening when you just resting, when you just chilling, and all of a sudden these symptoms coming on you. When you're just resting or when you're doing regular daily activities. Women also may have these kind of symptoms: nausea, vomiting, or fatigue also. Okay? Nausea, vomiting, or fatigue. Now, this is the part that's scary. Sometimes heart disease or heart attacks can be silent, y'all. Can be silent. Wow. And not diagnosed until you have other symptoms or emergencies that you had to go to the emergency room. And the emergencies are including this right here: heart attack, chest pain or discomfort, upper back or neck pain, okay, right here. Let me start right here. Indigestion. Now, let me tell y'all this. I'm not the one that have indigestion. I really am not. I mean, I really am not the one to be having indigestions. So to me, If I have indigestion, start having indigestion, I'm gonna tell her to come on and go to the emergency room. See, cause I have never had indigestion. Y'all don't try to say my mouth twisted right now, but I have that. See, that would be a red flag for me. Wait a minute, why I'm getting indigestion, huh? I will be 61 in July. I have never had indigestion, y'all. Never. See, that would be what y'all think? That would be a red flag for me. Cause I ain't never had it. Never. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Never. Now in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying it to myself, okay, now I know if I, all day for 2, 3 days, I start having indigestion. I'm gonna wait for him because I don't see, yeah, I know I would. Because I have never had indigestion, y'all. Never. Never. No. That's just what I'm saying about me. Okay? But indigestion, heartburn, see, never, never, never. That would be, to me, that would be a thing like, wait a minute now, why? I ain't never had no heartburn. Why I don't have a heartburn? See, I'm just saying about me now. Y'all think this about yourself too. If y'all the ones that have never had heartburn, or you haven't had heartburn in the past 10 years, no heartburn, no indigestion, you've been chilling, and all of a sudden, I'm just saying, okay? Nausea and vomiting, extreme fatigue, upper body discomfort, dizziness, and shortness of breath. All right, let me stop right there. This is another symptom to me. It seems like it goes with some of everything. It'll go with stroke, dizziness, shortness of breath. Yeah, when you're getting dizzy, see that goes right up on there with strokes. You see what I'm saying? So we already know shortness of breath. So if you're not the type of person that gets been shortness of breath, going at your staff steps, you've been going up them same 10 staff steps for the past 15 years, and all of a sudden for 2 months, you notice every time you get up that 10 step, you, or you get to the fifth or sixth step, and you be like, what? I'm getting tired like this. Take heed. Am I right, Lanisha? Talk to me. Talk to me, Lanisha. That's something you should be aware of, because if you never or you get on that fifth or sixth step and you be like, you got 4 more to go, you holding on to the banister like, what in the world? Why is I'm out of? Y'all take heed to yourself, okay? Take heed to yourself, and then like I said, the dizziness. Now this one right here, arrhythmia, if I'm saying it right, Lanisha, or palpitations, okay? Hey, Amanda. Hey, sweetheart. Happy Saturday to you, sweetheart. Miss J is back up in here. Miss J just took some month or two off. That's all, just to refresh and regroup. But I'm in here talking about a very serious subject, as y'all already know how Miss J do over here. Miss J talk about some serious subjects. Okay, heart disease for women. Thank you for coming in here, Amanda. Thank you for coming in here. But the heart palpitations, right? That's arrhythmia, Lanisha. If I'm saying about arrhythmia, y'all don't try to say, but it's called palpitations. Now, see this, in me doing my research in this, I remember in hindsight when I was probably in my late 20s. Here we go, my late 20s. I remember I used to go back and forth to the doctor because I was having palpitations all the time. But now they did check me out, and my heart was fine. But now, like I said, me and doctors gonna have some conversation, because I do remember that I was in my late 20s, and every now and then I had to go to the emergency room because my heart kept palpitating, palpitations, But the EKG was saying fine. But in hindsight, I think I might need to go back and dig in this again. And then heart failure. Now these are symptoms that'll cause you to have to go to the emergency room, and then here you go. That's when you finding out everything that's wrong. And heart failure is symptoms are shortness of breath, fatigue, or swelling of the feet, ankles, legs, abdomen, and neck veins. Stop right there. All right. Miss Lanisha, yeah, you know, I'm calling my nurse out. Is that it? I have to. Okay, I asked my nurse during the summertime. I mean, not my nurse, my doctor. When I went, my ankle. I know through the summer. I know my ankle kept swelling. You know, and that's why I went in there for. And of course, she mashed it, and my skin came back up. And correct. Okay, okay, Lanisha. Thank you, sweetheart. Um, but this is what she asked me. She said, "All right, now the swelling of your ankles. Do you notice that they are just happening during the summertime or just anytime, you know?" So I thought about that thing, and I just noticed during the summer it happens. Every now and then my ankle not hurt, they would just swell. They wouldn't hurt. They would just they would just swell. And Lord knows when I'm doing clients makeup, they swell worse then, but they never hurt. They never hurt. So this one she called the name of it out. I cannot remember, but she's dealing with the summer heat. It was dealing with the summer heat. She said, well, she will be concerned where if it's swelling they swelling all the time, and then that's when she will go into further examination, further in details, right? But when she met, because I asked her why are you mashing my leg, my legs weren't swollen, it was just my ankles. So I asked her why was she mashing like this. Like y'all ask questions, and she was explaining to me. She said, and she was looking at it. So I was just asking her why. I said, why are you looking at my ankles like that? You know, and she explained to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why she was really looking at my ankles like that. It was two things she was looking for. She was looking when she mashed like she did, and the skin popped back up. All right, I'm not retaining a whole lot of fluid. It's a little bit there, but she said if she would have mashed and took her finger or fingers away, and that indention stayed there and slowly came back up, she said that would have been indicated you got a lot of fluid in you. We got to find out where, right? Then she said the reason why she was really looking at my ankles, she wanted to see the texture of it and this how my skin look, right? So I asked her why, asked questions, y'all. I said, what difference does that make? She said, because if you ever see your ankles swollen and the skin is so shiny, am I right, Lanisha? Their skin is like shiny, slick. That's a problem. That's a problem. She said, then I would definitely want to get you some x-rays for your lungs and your heart to make sure no fluid is falling. I said, oh, okay, because I wanted to know, because she was really looking at my feet and ankles, and I wanted to know. So yes, but the thing of it is, when she mashed and it came back up, no problem. She said you just got a little fluid, but not a lot. But if you said this happened, you know it's happened in the summertime. I said, yeah. I said, but during the time, like right now, not. But summertime, yeah, yeah, right. Y'all take heed of that, okay? Take heed of that. But that's up under heart failure. And again, shortness of breath, fatigue, or swelling of the feet, ankle, legs, abdomen, and neck vein. The vein in your neck. Okay? Y'all ladies, please hear me with this. This is nothing to play with. It's not. And if anybody watching or gonna watch the replay and have been having some little, heart issues, or going to bed and your heart just ain't feeling right, go get it checked out. Go get it checked out. And if you have any of them kind of symptoms, please call 911. 911. Please, please. Don't call the neighbor. Go on to call 911 first, and then call family members. Call 911 first. Please, if you exhibited any of those things I just called out, if you're doing that, please, ladies, this is killing us, y'all. So let's look at how does genetics, and y'all heard when we say the word hereditary. How does genetics and family history affect the risk of getting a heart attack or heart disease? To me, and doing my research, it's all it's passed down. That's where hereditary come from. You know it's passed down. It's passed down. Um, so that means if if mama had it, the grandmama gonna have it. Now the daughter gonna have it. That's where the genetics come in it, right? And it's been hereditary. And also factors like that play a role in high blood pressure, another silent killer. Well, we're gonna talk about that. High blood pressure, heart disease, and other conditions, okay? But now check this out. It is likely that people with family history of heart disease share common environments. Sharing common environments. Isn't that something how your environment have a lot to do with now I can believe that. Your environment have a lot to do with you medically, believe it or not. But share common environments. And there's other factors that may increase the risk. The risk of heart disease can increase even more when hereditary combines with unhealthy lifestyle choices. Now let me leave that stop right there with that. I know it's hard for us when we in a routine of eating them pork skins, them chitterlings. Woo, I can taste them now. Them chitterlings, them pork chops. Whoo wee. I know we eat that, y'all. Some of us eat that, yeah. I get it. I was one of them people. Up until about 12, 13 years ago, cold turkey. No pork, no more pork. But I was one of the ones. The pig, I'm leaving out. The pig feet. Ooh, Grandma used to call them pig trotters. Yes. That right there. And high blood pressure and unhealthy lifestyle eating choices. Oh my gosh. It's I'm not gonna say it's hard to stop. Cause like I said, me and hubby just did this well, I did it because doctor told him to do it and he started doing it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so that's we just stopped it. Been about 12 years now. No pork, none of that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No fried foods. Mm-mm. Cold turkey. I did it because he had to do it. So okay, I said we're gonna do this together then. So and my body can tell because I don't know if I told y'all how about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe about 4 months ago, I slipped trying to sneak. And me and my sister-in-law were together. I'm telling this joke to y'all. It ain't no joke, but it's the truth. Me and her was out, and we stopped by Kentucky Fried Chicken. And everybody was getting that two-piece, so I got me a two-piece too. Let me tell y'all something. You talking about 10, 11 years, haven't had no fried food in this body? We got on down the road. About 15 minutes later, she said, well, I said, pull over. I had to get it out. My body was like, why you doing me that way? That body, And I thought, I said to myself, I said, that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to have a cheat day with some fried food that ain't been in my body about 11 years. Really? That's the truth, y'all. That's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. And also, we already know about them things right there. Smoking cigarettes. Now, that's one thing I can say. That's a habit I have never done. Smoke cigarettes. Never. Can't stand the smell of smoke. I can't. If somebody smoke around me, I'm sitting there trying to hold my damn breath, not to smell it. That's real talk. Before I get up and walk away. Isn't that stupid? But I cannot stand the smell of smoke. I have never smoked a cigarette in my life. Never. And like I said, the way we eat, y'all, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. So what are the risk factors for heart disease? High blood pressure is number one. And I know that's very prominent in our black community. I know it is. I know it is. That is very prominent in our that high blood pressure. And then we're gonna look at our high LDL, right? Our cholesterol. In other words, the high LDL and smoking are key risk for heart disease. Did y'all just hear me? This is from the CDC. High blood pressure and having a high LDL and having high cholesterol and smoking are the key risk factors for having heart disease. Wow. Mm, mm. About half of all people in the United States, 47% have at least one of three risk factors. Wow. Wow. It's not too late to stop smoking. It's not too late. I don't care. Let me tell y'all, if even let me give y'all some encouragement. This is real talk. My hubby was a chain smoker for years. He has not smoked a cigarette in probably about 15 years. Cold turkey. When a doctor looked at him and said, "You want to live to be 48?" Next thing I know, I mean, he didn't have no chewing gum stuff. Cold turkey. Now, y'all know what a chain smoke is. When you smoke that cigarette and you don't even put the other one out. Yes. Real talk. Did it on his own. And got with God help. Cold turkey. About 15 years now. Mm-hmm. And can't stand the smell of smoke. And I'm so glad, y'all, because whenever we would go on a trip or something, he would literally have to stop and get out and smoke a cigarette. Several cigarettes. Or sometimes smoke them in the car. And I'm like, oh God. I'm rolling the window down, head halfway out the window, trying not to smell the cigarette. I'm telling y'all the truth. So now we go places. I love the ride. It's peaceful. I'm so glad. Yes. I hope that encourage somebody. It can be done. You gotta want to do it. He did it. He did it. No patch, none of that chewing gum, none of that. Nope. He said he wanted to do it on his own. That's what he did. That's what he did. But like I said, your high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and smoke are the key risk factors for that. And 47% have at least one of these three. 47% of people have at least three of those. Here are some other risk factors. Several other medical conditions and lifestyle choices that can put people at high risk factors. Diabetes, we already know that. Diabetes, being overweight or obesity. Y'all know that BMI, body mass index, body mass index, BMI. Having overweight or obesity, eating an unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, not doing no exercise, not doing nothing. Even if you're folding clothes, ladies, y'all folding clothes, standing there running, jogging in place. Get that heart pumping. Don't care what about it in the house. What you doing? Don't worry about it. You just keep folding your clothes up. Washing dishes. Move, just stand up. Excuse me, y'all. Amber's not finished eating. Do that in place. Wash them dishes while you at the sink. Do that. Do that. Every night you got to wash dishes. Do that every night. Every day, lunchtime, you washing dishes. Do something. Do something. Okay? Do something. Okay? Drinking too much alcohol. Ooh, we there now, ain't we? Drinking too much alcohol. So last but not least, let's look at how can I reduce the risk of heart disease. Number one, know your blood pressure. Having uncontrolled blood pressure can lead to heart disease. And y'all know what high blood pressure have no symptoms. Now, my husband has high blood pressure. What he started to do now for the past 2 months, he's taking his and he's doing it. He's checking it. He checks it 3 times within the day, within a 24-hour period. That's what he does. And he keeps a ledger of it. I got a spreadsheet. And It is, he's on new medication, and I'm telling you, it's wonderful. Finally, leveled out. Finally, finally leveled out. But that's good. So that's what you gotta do. Check your blood pressure, right? And having uncontrolled diabetes have you a risk. Quit smoking if you can, and don't even start. Discuss checking your blood cholesterol and triglycerides with your doctor. Having overweight or obesity raises your risk. Try to eat healthy. Limit how much alcohol you drink to one drink a day. Manage your stress levels. Manage your stress levels. And Lanisha said, inherited, passed down through generation. Exactly. Inherited it. Inherited. Exactly. Manage your stress levels. Manage your stress levels. That's what we got to do, ladies. Bottom line, eat healthy. If you're not eating healthy, at least try. At least try. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I didn't have to get used to eating brown rice because I did. Because I did. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I didn't have to get used to eating wheat bread because I did. I didn't have to tell y'all I had to get used to eating the brown spaghettis, the wheat spaghettis. Yes, I did. But I love them to death now. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Stop eating. There's no fried foods. I'm not gonna sit and tell y'all I didn't struggle to do that because I did. And when I tried to slip and do that cheat and eat that food, my body let me know you're not doing this to me. And I learned my lesson for that. That one, So we got to take care of ourselves, ladies. We got to take care of ourselves, ladies. We got to. We got to. Let me see, Lanisha. She said, I know that feeling. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We got to do that. And I'm gonna bottom line and I'm gonna end it. I know it's scary when things are going on with us, ladies. And some of us are scared to tell the doctor. But if you got grandchildren, you married, you look in their face, that's your reason right there to want to go and get it checked out. To want to go and get it checked out. Your grandbabies, your children, your husband. Yes. Yes. Can y'all agree? Can y'all agree with me with that? Y'all share this out. Y'all share this out. Somebody need to see this. Because heart disease is killing us. It is. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and it's the truth. And I'm gonna end it for real. I was with long time ago though, long time ago. Me and some cousins. I think I told this story before, probably about 2 3 months ago, but now it ties into heart disease. Um, so I was probably my late 20s with me and my cousins. We was out on the mall just having a good time. All right, everybody having a good time and all. We shopping and carrying on. Okay, gone on home. One of my cousins didn't wake up the next morning. And after everything was said and done, she had a heart attack. In her sleep. Probably what was happening, my rationalization of it, because I know she never said anything else that she was hurt, but she probably was. But just didn't say nothing. Didn't want to spoil nobody, spoil the mood or whatever. Probably been hurting 2 or 3 days. Just ain't said nothing. She don't wake up. Yeah, that's real talk, real story. And after it all said and done, that's what it was, a heart attack in her sleep. And like I said, I'm rationalized. I feel like she was hurting and a couple of days and just didn't say not nobody. Probably thought it was indigestion. Y'all feel me? And she should have been, could have went to the doctor. See how it takes us out of here. Listen to your body. Exactly. Listen to your body. Exactly. So with that being said, I am closing it out. Thank y'all for coming in here. Yes, my time has changed. My time for my shows is it's gonna be 8:30 now. Instead of 7. It's gonna be 8:30. I'm gonna put my schedule up. I got some more shows I'm gonna be doing. And my what's on your mind is venting time. It's gonna be every other Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Um, and my take care of your Sundays is gonna be every other Sunday. At I think I'm gonna do that one at 8 o'clock also. All right, but I'm ready to put my schedule up. Now keep in mind those times are subject to change. Okay. All right. All right. Thank y'all for coming in here with me. Your queen is back. Your queen is back. All right. And y'all know the routine. If y'all got a topic you would like for Miss J to talk about, inbox it to me. Um, and I take a look at it, and I let you know if you'll know when I talk about, because I'm gonna have a flyer. And if anybody got something they want to talk about and feel you ready to share your story, inbox Miss J. Okay, inbox me, or you text the word show to 252-710-4131. Text the word show, and I'm gonna that's a text only number, but I'm gonna contact you, and then we'll talk and see what you want to talk about. Okay, that you feel can help somebody, because that's y'all know that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Now Miss J is getting ready to stay out here in my studio for a little while. All right. I gotta check out this new software that I'm trying to use. Okay. Thank y'all for coming.